What's up, everybody? It's your girl Queen Krazy K, as always, with before and after thoughts. And as usual, like, share, subscribe, and comment on my album playlists that are out, my music videos, and my podcast before and after thoughts with Queen Krazy K. Also, be sure to follow my Queen Krazy K Instagram account. We're gonna jump right into this because we got a lot of things that are happening that went on in the last couple of days for Monday Night Raw Wrestling is the topic tonight, as always. Before and after thoughts, the WWE exclusive month and Monday Night Raw Wrestling, and also more. So we're gonna jump right into it. So we'll before we do the Monday Night Raw Wrestling results that happened, and after Raw went off air, we're gonna talk about. Let's turn this down a little bit because it's kind of speaking over me. We're gonna talk about everything else first. So first, what about the Rock Dwayne Johnson XFL new logo all over social media and around the world? So comment on what you think about the Rock's new logo on XFL. And also, I like watching shows, movies, and anime, old TV shows, movies, and anime on Netflix. So, what about another show canceled on there? What should that mean for the future for Netflix? For all you Netflix fans. And, Corey and Carmella aren't the only one that got married over the weekend and was on their honeymoon this past week. Alexa Bliss also got married over this weekend, was also on her honeymoon over this weekend, too. So, congratulations to her as well as them. And, J-Lo's engaged back to Ben Affleck. Kelly Clarkson got unsurprised engaged now too. I mean, it's spring, warm, nice out. I guess it's the month in the season of love. Everybody's getting married and getting engaged. Like I said, Corey and Carmella aren't the only one that got married over this weekend and got to be on their honeymoon. Alexa Bliss also got married over this weekend, got to be on her honeymoon. You'll see like Bailey, Braun Strowman, and The Miz at their wedding and stuff. And also J-Lo and Kelly Clarkson engaged. And also you seen on the award shows that passed, but for our illustration, that is, since it's spring, it's warm, it's nice out, it's the month in the season of love. Those are the marriage and engagements right now, as Easter is coming up. That is an interesting topic of what's going on, now. Because I like to watch Netflix. I know a lot of y'all like watching Netflix. I thought you should know that. And an interesting logo. Not only does The Rock, a Hall of Famer, got a Hall of Fame legend with the new logo, The Rock, and we also have Goldberg on NCIS shows as well. So those are Hall of Fame legends to keep in the loop, as they are NCIS and logo of The Rock and Goldberg. Also, they keep in the loop Ronda Rousey, baddest bitch on the planet. She may have got screwed by Charlotte, but I seen her on 911 that you can also watch on YouTube. Hell, stream all that shit either on demand or YouTube or the network, or go on Peacock. Those interesting facts about Hall of Famer legends with the month and the season of love and engagements and weddings that are happening. And we got two illustration posts for today. One was the lion, elephant, zebra from the Pittsburgh Zoo. Three animals in there. Which one you saw based on your personality? That's what it describes. The lion is strong. The elephant is smart. The zebra is quick. I saw the lion first, so I am a strong, creative, outgoing person. So for people who didn't see, I'm telling y'all that refresh your memory a little bit. For the people that did see and the people that didn't see, that is what we were talking about. So also, like I said, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. A lot of you are watching my videos or acknowledging my videos, but you're not liking or commenting or subscribing. So I really would appreciate if you're gonna watch, if you're gonna lurk on it, like, subscribe, and comment on my videos. So my album playlists are out. My interviews for them album playlists are coming out. I have music videos out. I have these before and after thoughts podcasts. I got my Instagram, so just like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as a lot of you are watching it. Just click the button too. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate if you go on Instagram and if you want me to give you a shout out, I can do that as well. I can talk to you in the conversations if you want me to. Queen Krazy K on Instagram, right? Like my photos on there and subscribe and follow me on there. A lot of you guys lurk and watch, but don't push the button. So as well as it's easy to watch it, it's easy to push the button too. I really love and appreciate that on my channel and Instagram channel. And also, on top of that, you'll see more videos like this. We're talking about Hall of Fame and legends like The Rock and Goldberg. You will see them on NCIS. You will see them like on logos. Those are Hall of Fame and legends. Also, speaking of Hall of Fame legends, you've seen Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Barry Scott Hall. He's actually put to rest now over Friday. And also, you watch Ninja Warrior, you will see it around with the XFL new logo because it's a new show with Extreme Americans Got Talent. You'll see like Nikki Bella on there and Simon from America's Got Talent. And I like watching on his shows and stuff like that on Netflix. So I just thought I see a lot of people like to watch that too because Netflix is like the new show over demand. Over the movie theater, it's so much better and cheaper. And also, you got Tubi, you also got Peacock, you also got all these things in YouTube. You got videos like this, I can tell you what's going on. And that, spring is the season and the month of love and spread, and everybody get married, engaged. Corey and Carmella get married, engaged, get married and on their honeymoon. Alexa Bliss get married on her honeymoon. Engagement of Kelly Clarkson and J-Lo as well. And then also, the personality, whether it's protecting or aging your brain, was also an illustration for today as well as the one I was talking about. And we've had the iHeartRadio pass, and Sweetie was on the radio. If you want to go back and listen to that on 96.1 radio, download it, install it, and you'll hear Sweetie on the radio. Top number one was Doja Cat, who was at and won a Grammy. Also, Sasha Banks was at the Nickelodeon Awards with Michael and Ariana Grande winning Female Artist of the Year. So hopefully this time we'll see Ariana Grande at the Meet Galley. You also had you'll see Jason LD, Carrie Underwood, Jordan Davis at the CMT Awards that also passed over this weekend. And I watched the Nebraska game. It was a red and white game, and last year we were doing a lot better. We're getting faster and stronger, but not actually winning a game. So the way we played this time, I think this year we will actually win some football games. I myself just went to a football game and mini spring baseball games and a hockey game, a basketball Creighton game. I also went and seen Billie Eilish, who's on tour, in the weekend. They dropped by. I seen them. I seen SmackDown when they came. You got Doja Cat, like I said, on tour. I seen Morgan Wallen, who also is on tour as well. And so get your tickets. Maybe you'll see them drop by your town if you haven't. Justin Bieber's also on tour if you want to check him out too. I also seen him. And let's talk about Cody Rhodes and Hunter crossing over from AEW and NXT to Monday Night Raw. But what about Gonzalez? and Gunther crushing them from NXT to SmackDown Live. And you know, what will they bring to the table now? They're on a whole different brand. And then you also have Russian right now stopped with their attacks on Ukraine, but for now. But be sure to donate some money and charity, help them get food, water, and shelter, and rebuild all their stuff up. That's a sad, tragic thing. At least gas prices and grocery prices are lowering for people to be able to afford to keep going and be here. Now, what about the safety of ghost guns better than, you know, they're trying to make ghost guns a lot safer than the guns that people get. So maybe it'll stop all this gun violence. Maybe these COVID shots that we're getting are increasing, making it better for us to live like normal people and not have to wear masks or about getting sick and stuff like that. Of course, you still have to worry about it, but it would be a better living environment. And also about our Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, she said that Triple H that I was talking about was the first one that believed in her. I said that Bianca Belair, when she was the NXT Women's Champion, that Triple H was that one to help her through NXT and believed in her. That's what I had told you guys that time. And Mark Henry also commented that Tommy Dreamer was one of his favorite WrestleMania entries. Like I always talk about, Sasha and Eddie Guerrero did the best entry, WrestleMania entry. So comment on what your favorite WrestleMania entry is. It could be before, it could be this past, it could be a long time ago, it could be a future one that you want. Comment about that. And then also, if you buy Krispy Kreme donuts, you could get gas prices increased. Much like if you go to the radio Mikey and get 5 cents off your gas tank, you know, that could help as well. They also have these eyes. They had a fire eye and a blue eye I seen, which means I am understanding, I'm free, I'm creative, I'm outgoing. So there's like 9 different eyes. There's a gold one, a blue one, a red one, a fire one, and it will describe how you are, what you see, and how you feel, and how your personality is. Plus, also, yeah, that sounds like it's like a waterfall thing, and people, and it's like if you see the waterfall first or the people first, it will describe you like that you're social but all alone with, and that is true. I like to be social, I like to be with family and friends, but I'm okay with being by myself too. So that's what the waterfall describes if you see that first. And if you saw the people first, you don't know where you're going in life, but you're determined to find out and keep going to find out what that is and keep going. Kind of like I don't know, but I'm gonna keep going and keep learning, you know, that type of thing. And you also like, you know, take it back when I went to my sports events that I was just talking about. I remember when I was little, my first sport that I ever played, I was 3 years old. I got to do boxing, I got to do karate, I got to do self-defense, I got to do football, baseball, soccer. I did an all-sports summer thing where I played tennis, but I didn't really like the tennis. I also played volleyball. They called me Sonic because I was the quickest person on the team. And so I also like to go to hockey games, and I also played basketball. You know, I always been in some kind of athletic sport. With people like me, like I have anxiety and I have ADHD and schizophrenia with me. These sports help me, you know, keep going. And like for me who has ADHD who can't settle down, so the sports was perfect to get all my energy out and to help with my anxiety and schizophrenia. That's where this rapping music and this wrestling, it's just icing on the cake because I just love it and really appreciate it and admire it. That's all I ever wanted to do is wrestle, rap, act, be myself, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to. And I also got to do wrestling when I was in middle school, and then I also got taught by a real life ninja. My grandpa that passed away. I Taught me, play all the Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter games. Taught me all the ninja moves books. Got to actually use real life ninja weapons and stuff. I got a scar in the back of my head because I used the nunchuck the wrong way. Uh, but I was pretty beasty. They call me beast, aggressive, tough. I got a bunch of uncles to rest around with. Riding our bikes up an alley, off the ramps. I was a daredevil, would jump off the trampoline, off the roof, and rest on the trampoline and matches and stuff. I had a lot of cousins, like from New Mexico. A lot of cousins in New Mexico that I got to go camping with when I went on vacation. But I used to go camping. My cousins from Lincoln Canada did that. I went to Lake on the Bonji and cracked my finger. This finger right here. You see how this one bends. That's the one that I got hurt in tetherball, but I went on the boat and it was fun. Except I was the only one with ice on my hand. Much like when I was in after school program, like Boys and Girls Club, YMCA, also partnership with kids. I got to actually eat on like the river boat, and then this boat was a ship, and the one down in Disney World when I got to go in Jaws, and whoever sat next to me got claws in their thighs because they sat me next to the edge, and I didn't. I thought it was a real shark, of course, because I was only like 4 years old. And I love sharks and snakes; those are my favorite animals. But I don't want to be that close to one. So yeah, so that was their fault. Sending a 4 year old by the edge. Yeah, what did you think was gonna happen? And getting to collect the seashells down by the ocean, and that's really fun. And my brother used to get so much bigger. Like we're 5 years, 6 years apart, but he's always been in athletic sports like basketball and football too. So he was strong as well, and he would take me and my cousin just swoop us down on the water, and it was like that time when we get to swim around with dolphins. Like they're just gonna take you in and out of the water. Except you just got like dropped, like something pulled you on the water. You're like, well, what the hell is that? So that was actually fun afterwards. Like when we went to Cocoa Keys and I came out the slide, but he got scared and turned around and fell off on his feet. I didn't get scared. I went down all the way backwards and I got stuck because I couldn't see. So they're like, why are you fighting 4 foot of water? And I'm like, because I didn't realize how close I was. Like I couldn't turn my body around to get my feet to touch the ground. So then I did, and then we had popcorn and pizza in the lobby. Like nothing happened, we're all good. And then when my sister came in from Missouri, we was in the hotel with her, and I can swim if I have to and like water, but I just don't like the deep end because I also almost drowned there because I went too far. So yes, water I can swim and have fun and a good time, but deep end's just not my thing, unless we're in a boat going fishing or just on a boat or a ship. Right, not actually in the water, because I've already been there and done that. And then also, so I've always been athletic scene in these sports to build me up to work out and train and do this wrestling career that I'm working on. And I've also always had friends that were they like my rapping, and that's why I do my rapping. That's where my wrestling from the athletic sport built me to be in the wrestling. And with my skills that I just naturally had since I love me up to this rap, and I also like to sing the songs you always hear and dance film it, so singing, dancing, rapping. Me as a rapper on YouTube, it's just naturally in my blood. Like all my family likes to sing, rap, and dance and stuff like that. Not that I have anybody famous that are there, but I'll be the first one. And then all these athletes they build me to have that physicality ability to be in the wrestling. So you can comment what sports you like and what you've been in. Comment what kind of sports y'all been in, much like my sports, to build me to my wrestling. Also comment what hobbies you like I'm doing a rapping career and where it come from, but you in your future and your dream, what you have for yourself, much like myself. And also these that I was talking about, if you're going on one of these tours like I did, be free to be like, yo, I'm going to this too. I'm gonna get some tickets too. And what you thought about the spring month of love. Now on Monday Night Raw wrestling, Bianca Belair beat Zelina Vega for what she did to Carmella last week, but of course, Cytoville hit her from behind for a Raw Women's Championship opportunity. So I see for my prediction, Bianca Belair walking out the Raw Women's Champion against Cytoville coming up on Monday Night Raw. Plus, she got Backlash following after that. You have Cody Rhodes that he won a match over The Miz and set him on his face of the show, but Seth Rollins wants a rematch with Cody Rhodes. I think that the Usos, they may have won over the Street Profits, and then RK Bro tried to attack, and then the Usos, I don't know, no, you ain't about to do that. I think that the Street Profits will get their Raw Tag Team Championship opportunity against RK Bro and win it, or it's gonna be like when Bayley and Sasha Banks were the Tag Team Women's Champion with the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. They held all the gold before they split them up. It's gonna be like the Usos, and Roman Reigns already has the Universal WWE Championship, so to see the Usos with the Tag Team Championships plus the Raw ones, they're gonna hold all the gold like Sasha Banks and Bayley did and run that bloodline and keep that needle going. And that's, think of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins talk about how they're the real needles, and how backstage WrestleMania they're still talking about that, like how Brock Lesnar said goodbye to the fans in the WWE wrestling match. You also seen the Usos and Roman Reigns beat Drew McIntyre's and the New Day after Raw went off air in the six-man tag team match. It happened after Raw went off there that I was talking about. And then the other day, she said Bianca Belair was like, Cytoville ain't no match for me. So she's ready to EST all over her and make her realize who she is around there. And then also Sasha Banks. Liv Morgan made a guy win over Sasha Banks on SmackDown, but Naomi beat Liv Morgan this time in action. And Rhea Ripley once again was not by Liv Morgan's side. So what does that mean? Sasha Banks and Naomi probably going to defend their tag team championship against Shayna and Natalya on SmackDown. And Liv Morgan might be coming out getting attacked by Rhea Ripley soon. And also, Miz didn't dodge Han last week of Rey Mysterio getting in the way, but he didn't dodge when Cody Rhodes took him out and beat him in a match because Dominic got injured by Han that I was talking about. How Han and Cody Rhodes are both on Raw, and Gonzalez and Gucci are both on SmackDown. So that some kind of match with there be coming up, and then also AJ Styles was an exclusive interview, getting Damian Priest for attacking him at WrestleMania and also for Edge screwing him, and for them both doing a 2-on-1, he attacked him backstage and got in a match with him, but Damian Priest did this, kind of dark chaotic thing. I don't know, speaking of like darkness and demons, whatever's going on in his mind. So what does that mean for AJ Styles, how he can overcome that opportunity with him? And like I said, the United States champion Finn Balor will have to defend his United States championship belt against Austin Theory for that six-man tag team match loss. So that is all your information you need to know. You can watch on YouTube or on Peacock or on demand on Monday Night Raw Wrestling. And after Raw went off there with the WWE exclusive and the humps, that I just give you the information. Go check it out. To go on tour, either Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, Justin Bieber on the weekend, or all of them like I did besides Doja Cat because she's not anywhere close by. All of them on tour, get your tickets. If you want to get engaged and married, like Corey and Carmella, Alexa Bliss, J-Lo and Kelly Clarkson. With Easter coming up, what's your Easter plans? Are you getting married? Are you getting engaged? Are you gonna have just have a dinner and just relax, or are you already married? So, and the round the world was a little bit rusty, but seems like it's increasing, getting a little better as far as this past news went by. We're gonna, you got still the donation that Ariana Grande was doing for the transgender attacks and how wrestling was helping Ukraine attacks. You guys can donate and help with that as well. I seen my Sasha Banks at Nickelodeon Awards. I seen my Doja Cat at the Grammy Awards. So now it's time for Ariana Grande to show up at the meeting gala that's coming up. Plus CMT Awards if you guys want to rewatch that on the NBC Tell them, go ahead, be free, download it on your phone. You can watch it anywhere. And I think that is on news. And I want to talk about jobs now. I see that jobs are increasing, that people are getting paid more, people are getting treated more, respect for their appreciation of being there, that jobs are having better to hire people than not being able to find anybody or lose anybody, because if they say that, oh, you get paid this and this, but it's really not a lot of money when you're not getting the hours. That's the problem that I was having with before I found this Instacart shopping. Like, they wanted to be like, oh, you're getting paid this and you're getting treated right, but it doesn't mean anything when you're not giving me the hours to make that money, because then I'm making either less than my other job or I'm not making as much as I need to. And we all got bills and responsibilities, and I know that shit happens, but I'm sorry, not sorry. That's not my problem. That's not my responsibility. I can't help what other people say or do, or that increased, what's going on around your company and stuff. The point of it is, I need my money and my hours. That's why I work here, because I got bills and responsibility, just like the next guy. If you're not going to give it to me, then don't beat around the bush, flat out tell me that. Don't waste my time and my patience. And then wonder why people don't want to work for you. Yeah. It's not people being lazy, it's jobs not treating their employees right. And then they wonder why. I worked at many places that I would know this. Ever since I was a little kid. I was 5 when I started helping my mom with the newspaper route. And then I did kind of like a Dragon Lair where I sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, Bakugans, Beyblade, stuff like that when I was in elementary. And beating people up. I was boxing and karate. What can I say? And I had a lot of friends. I ran that school. And also they lived around my neighborhood too. So, and then in middle school, I sold shoes and sell clothes, because I had shoes and clothes up the ass. So I was like, I give something to open door mission, help them out, because they don't have as much. I want somebody that really don't have anything, or that needs the help. I wanted to help them out, so I would get them clothes and shoes, and also make my money as well as the clothes and shoes. So I was helping with clothes and shoes for people who don't have it, and then also making my own money for shoes and clothes, just because I had to make a living too. And then my friends, they're like, oh, you got some Beyblades and Pokemon cards. That's elementary stuff. I don't collect them anymore. Besides, I sold all of them. But if you want any of that stuff, go to Dragon Lair and get all that stuff in a video game store, because I got so many video games in Dragon Lair that I was able to run my own video game in Dragon Lair store. So I'm like, go to Dragon Lair and go to the video game store. I'm keeping the video games I have now and the collections I have now, Dragon, which you don't see any comics and stuff. Sure, I like superhero movies and animes and horror movies, stuff like that, but I rather make money off of it, watch movies. I rather watch the horror movies, superhero movies, and anime than I got anime shirts and stuff I wear, and like see the superhero hats. Yeah, so I wear like these hats and clothes you see that I watch superhero movies and anime, and sometimes you'll see like dummies and stuff like that I have. The animated horse. I'm like, no, these are mine for collections to keep in the safe, not to sell. Go to Dragon Lair if you want them to sell you one, or go down to the mall, that animation store, if you want them to sell you one, or a video game store, because I'm keeping the video games that I have. That's why I brought them. And then, or trade them in for another one or a better one, whether you have a PlayStation or an Xbox. Works the same way. I don't really know what the feed is. If you have a game system, video games, they work the same way. I can connect to all my online friends that I play games with. So I don't see what the difference is as far as that goes. Also, it's helping Elmo sometimes when I got to go see them in there, because I can't touch cats. So now, like, when a cat's around me, it doesn't seem like they bother me as much. Like, I was allergic to cats, like I can breathe stuff around them. And then, like, it doesn't seem like it's the only thing I was allergic to. So I would always donate cat food. Like, I would get to touch and see the other animals and donate cat food, since I can't touch them. That way I always having that connection with all the animals, just because I love animals and creatures more than I do a human being. That's just me. Creative, open mind, and then free spirit, not afraid to be myself, stick my neck out and stuff. So I got to do something like that, and then also now it seems like when a cat's around me, it doesn't bother me though. And I'm like I got asthma that I have a inhaler. I have two inhalers on hand just in case I ever need it. But my two inhalers for my asthma doesn't bother me. It doesn't stop me from being working out and training and being a wrestler and being around with all these animals. Like it doesn't seem like cats make me have an asthma attack or anything around them. And with my anxiety and ADHD and schizophrenia, it's not getting in my way when I also do my interviews and podcasts. Plus, you'll see my pitch video on YouTube and me talking about what's going on around the world. Rather, like that's what these are for. It's for you guys to come because a lot of people watch my stuff, but y'all aren't really like liking, sharing, or commenting. Like, comment, subscribe. So if you're watching it, you should like, you should share, you should comment, you should subscribe to my channel. It would really be appreciated because I have so many album playlists and music videos and short videos and these interviews that I followed down in my podcast that's going around the world with predictions. A lot of you guys are watching them. I see the percentage every day. So liking it, sharing it, commenting, subscribing to my channel, it deserves a 1 million or at least 500,000. Not asking a lot, I'm just saying if you're gonna watch it, you should like, share, and comment and subscribe to my channel. I would really love and appreciate it. And you should also follow my Instagram account if you're gonna watch my videos and post on there, because I also seen that. It would really be appreciated. You can DM me as well my message if you got a question or something, as long as it's positive. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're gonna watch it. I would really love and appreciate it. Stay positive though in the comments, or I'm gonna have to knock your comment off, because no negativity towards me or my fans or anything. This is for something nice and awesome to come together, not to apart. So if you want the apart energy, find that somewhere else. This is for positivity. This is for fun. This is for open-minded. This is for not only increase my channel, but also you guys, because I see a lot of you guys watch this and pay attention to my stuff. So obviously you like it. So you should like, share, and comment, and subscribe to my channel. Check out my album playlists and my videos and these podcasts and short videos and stuff. And then also, I'm gonna be making my album interviews too, as well. And also, you see my favorite superstar Sasha Banks' birthday video on YouTube. Also, I have the EST Bianca Belair, my other favorite female superstar. Her also birthday on there, because there's a lot of birthday past yet. Sheamus' birthday. Dominic, shout out to Sheamus for his birthday. Shout out to Dominic Mysterio for his birthday. The Viper Randy on his birthday. Shout out to him. And then the EST, you will see a video on YouTube that you can watch of her birthday that I celebrated for her. That was just yesterday. She has the same birthday as my cousin, so it's easy to remember her birthday. So, with that being said, and also follow me on Instagram like that, I really appreciate it too. And I think that I pretty much covered everything. Just watch my predictions, watch this podcast, subscribe, like, and comment to my subscribes from the last prediction in this podcast. Follow me on my Instagram. Enjoy my videos. And I'm gonna be making more interviews. Also, like I said, check out my Bianca Belair. Check out my last prediction video that I did, and this podcast based on my night rally. So what's going on around the world and the news is all included in that prediction. That's already on YouTube that you can like and comment and share and subscribe to my channel for videos like this podcast that I'm doing. follow me on my Instagram that I be posting on there and stuff. And like I said, my Bianca Belair video I'm about to post right now to celebrate for the EST Bianca Belair when it was her birthday. She has the same birthday as I've had, so it's easy to remember. And love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Queen Krazy K is out.